Coming up on This Week in Torrance, a local transit line expands. We'll tell you where it can take you now.
Plus, Mayor Patrick Fury delivers his annual State of the City address.
Then the city hosts its first senior safety fair.
And celebrity Kate Hudson makes a stop at the Del Amo Fashion Center to kick off breast cancer awareness campaign. These stories and much more just seconds away.
Your local news starts right now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to This Week in Torrance. I'm Ben McCain.
I'm Julie Chan. Thanks so much for joining us. Here are your top stories.
Mayor Patrick Fury addressed the state of the city recently, and the future of Torrance is full of promise. Torrance CitiCABLE reporter Abby Gremion has the story.
When I was up here earlier, I noticed there are 10 bottles of water underneath the podium. Do they really think I'm going to talk that long, Bill?
Mayor Patrick Fury took the podium once again to address the city's accomplishments and what's on the horizon.
Well, Mayor, this is your fourth State of the City address. When this time comes around, how do you feel?
A little nervous. There's lots of information that I have to impart to the Chamber of Commerce and our business community, and just whittling it all down into one speech is almost impossible.
He also shed light on the continuous business boom that is unfolding in the city.
So many different new businesses are coming to our town, and that's exciting to share with the Chamber of Commerce. You don't read about those things in the newspaper or see it on the news. So when they find out that all these interesting companies are coming here, it kind of invigorates them too.
A hot topic that the mayor had many reasons to be excited about was the Bloomberg Philanthropies Challenge. Just how many reasons should we be excited about this?
5 million reasons. Mike Bloomberg was at the U.S. Conference of Mayors that I attended in the summer, and he threw out $200 million to cities. He wants to do innovative projects, and I thought this is a great project. Front Porch Torrance is perfect. It can be replicated in every city, everywhere, and it's only as big as the imagination.
Infrastructure doesn't sound stimulating, but when it's not working, it's definitely the talk of the town. The mayor was pleased about the improvements.
We did the Crenshaw Boulevard rehab project. It took several months, but we did a great job. And I was fielding complaints every day from people, including myself sometimes, because traffic was so bad. And it's amazing. After we got it done, I think I received 3 accolades telling me, boy, what a great job.
Along with infrastructure, the expansion of the Green Line was one of the projects Mayor Fury was most passionate about.
Bringing that to fruition and knowing that the Olympics will be in Los Angeles in 2028, it'll be a way for people to get to the airport, a way for people to get to USC and the Coliseum. It'll be a way to get to the eventual Red Line, where you can go right downtown to City Hall in Los Angeles. And it's just going to bring our whole region together.
The Office of Economic Development expressed high hopes for the future of Torrance.
Business climate's great. We welcome any business. Our doors are always open.
Of particular note, the new Citizen of the Year was named today, Bob Obelhoser of Founders Bank.
Well, I'm honored and overwhelmed. I saw the previous Citizens of the Year list, and it's quite spectacular.
The spirit of service is truly what makes the city of Torrance unique and worthy of its hashtag, Torrance at Work.
Exciting changes, improvements in infrastructure, and overall development makes the great city of Torrance even better. From the State of the City, I'm Abby Gremion with Torrance CitiCABLE.
Thanks, Abby. There were more than 300 people in attendance.
Assemblyman Mert Soji received a warm welcome as he recently opened his new district office in Torrance. The grand opening started with some traditional Japanese drumming and a sake barrel breaking ceremony. State leaders and local representatives from across the South Bay were in attendance to support Mert Soji, who represents California's 66th Assembly District.
Sending this man back to Sacramento really gave us, in our caucus in the Assembly, a tremendous sense of momentum and a tremendous sense of an investment in this community.
Mert Soji is a former prosecutor and deputy attorney general with the California Department of Justice. He has fought to offer more support to veterans, and at his grand opening, he discussed some other top priorities as he serves in this position for the second time.
I know that folks have been concerned about getting a safer Torrance refinery. And so I'm working hard on that. I've introduced a package of bills all designed to make the Torrance refinery safer. And I've also been working hard to deliver more funding for Torrance schools. I was able to deliver an additional $10 million for SCROC, the Southern California Regional Occupation Center. And, I'm also working hard on supporting and bringing more aerospace jobs to the South Bay.
Attendees took a tour of the office where art from local South Bay artists hung on the walls that were given by Destination Art. The new district office is located near Del Amo Fashion Center at 3424 West Carson Street.
Line 4 on the Torrance Transit has a new name and will be giving riders more destination options, making sure Torrance is more connected to the Southland. The TOREX Expansion was launched at Torrance City Hall as the transit team and other departments celebrated this milestone. The TOREX Expansion was made possible in part by Measure M, which gave more than $2 million to Torrance to expand transit to downtown Los Angeles in both directions during weekdays at peak commuting hours, and includes Saturday service, allowing Torrance to be more involved with events in downtown L.A.
This is a benefit to our residents because it allows them an opportunity to go and shop, eat, and play in downtown as well.
During the mayor's recent State of the City address, Mayor Pat Fury had a theme of Torrance at work. This is an excellent example of Torrance at work.
Reporter Abby Gremion will have more on this story next week.
And the city of Torrance is also promoting alternative modes of transportation in other ways. During the recent city council meeting, members recognized October 2nd through the 6th as Rideshare Week. People are encouraged to carpool, ride the bus, walk, or bike to reduce road congestion while preserving air and water quality. Torrance takes part in a lot of promotional activities that you can look out for, including the Health and Rideshare Fair and Bike to Work Day. Ridesharing helps commuters reduce trip costs and get to work on time. Metro has announced the month of October as National Rideshare Month. Thousands of commuters are expected to pledge to try ridesharing.
Fresh pavement is being poured across the city as part of the Slurry Seal project. Asphalt was paved on Border Avenue and Fashion Way recently as public crews started the Slurry Seal process. As they move across the city, you may face some traffic impacts between 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., but officials say the construction areas will be accessible in the evening. The goal is to complete the work as quickly and safely as possible. This year, the city will slurry seal approximately 2.5 million square feet of residential streets, 1 million square feet of arterial streets, and 6 parking facilities. The project should be completed in 5 weeks. Still ahead, Torrance students receive some of the highest marks for California testing. We'll have the details.
Plus, celebrity Kate Hudson makes a stop at Fabletics at the Del Amo Fashion Center to kick off a special initiative.
The 4th annual South Bay's Got Talent competition had everything from singing to dancing to guitar playing, but one performer was crowned South Bay's best. "80 artists auditioned for this year's regional talent competition, but only 20 were chosen for the final performances, and the talent was fierce. The competition gives locals an opportunity to be seen by industry professionals and to perform their art in front of the audience. 9 awards were given throughout the evening, 6 judge favorites, and the top 3 winners. One young lady rose to the top with her unique voice, singing an original song and playing her ukulele. And this was not her first time performing on this stage.
It's a little overwhelming. I mean, this is my 3rd year performing for South Bay's Got Talent, and you know, at first I just wanted to perform because I love performing, and I think that, you know, having a performing experience is really the true way you can grow as an artist. And so yeah, I guess I kept coming back because I love performing, and I really wasn't expecting this.
South Bay's Got Talent came about because we were looking for a way to really help local talent sort of take the next step, or at least be seen by more people. When it's amazing how much talent there is, not only in Torrance, but in South Bay as a whole.
Yim won a trophy and a scholarship to compete in the World Championships of the Performing Arts next year.
Hundreds of people packed into the James Armstrong Theater to hear from a Grammy Award-winning artist. Melissa Manchester sang her heart out and was backed by a 30-piece Blue Note orchestra, playing tracks from her 21st CD, The Fellas, that paid tribute to Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole, Tony Bennett, Johnny Mathis, and many other iconic male singers. Manchester teamed up with a Torrance-based organization called the Art Attack Foundation to bring this event to life. It not only celebrated her new CD release, but also benefited the foundation that gives back to youth.
We raise scholarships for kids in all areas of the performing arts, and we also have another program called the Adopt-A-Kid program, where we people of the community buy tickets and adopt kids, and they get to come to see a show for free. We do that twice a year. But what Melissa's doing here with this gala fundraiser is all the money raised here goes to our scholarship fund, and kids from across the country apply, and we try to support everybody.
Watt also says that Manchester's talents encompasses all areas of the arts, with 40 years of performing under her belt. Some lucky attendees also had the chance to meet her.
I think arts education makes a person's life better. It contributes to critical thinking. It connects students with a feeling of passion, and to internalize that feeling and bring it forth in life. I think that's really, really important.
For more information, head to artattackfoundation.org.
For only a short time, the South Bay Lexus Service Center has been transformed into an art gallery. The Torrance Artists Guild 28th Annual Fine Art Members Show is back again at South Bay Lexus and will be on display through the first week of November. There was a special reception at the venue as people stopped to view original work by members of the Guild. Art pieces included paintings, two-dimensional mixed media, and photography, all of which will be available for sale, with proceeds going to the Schweitzer Learning Center. Many awards will be given throughout the reception, but the most prestigious prize is the Karen Yee Memorial Best in Show Award.
I feel extremely honored, especially this is for us to remember Karen Yee, our member artist, and I'm very emotional right now, not because of the Best of Show, it's because of this Karen Yee Best of Show award that I'm very emotional right now. Yeah, make me remember all the good times that we have with when Karen was with us, and her beautiful artwork, her personality.
Look out for our very own senior scene host and producer, Hope Witkowski, who also has her art on display. The judge this year was the internationally known oil and pastel artist Desmond O'Hagan. Many art pieces also depicted real-life stories.
When you look at this particular piece, it's a self-portrait, and it really documents her journey in struggling with cancer, because she beat the initial bout of cancer, but then it came back and became metastatic. And so she did a series of self-portraits, and each self-portrait sort of documented a particular emotion.
The Torrance Artists Guild is a nonprofit that promotes and cultivates art in the South Bay community. It's the only chartered arts group. The address for the South Bay Lexus Center is 24777 Crenshaw Boulevard.
We've followed the story of Jespa Woma for a while now, and this teen from Cameroon, Africa, reached another milestone recently. He received a certification of recognition for his academic and personal success by the Association of California School Administrators recently. Jespa first came to Torrance thanks to the Children's Burn Foundation, Plant a Seed, and Torrance Memorial Medical Center to receive treatments for his burn wounds. Jespa has been able to get surgeries for his hand and arm, skin grafts, eye and nose reconstruction, as well as hairline expanders. If you'd like to help Jespa continue his education in the United States, you can donate at his GoFundMe page.
If you're looking for a spooky challenge, well, there's one place in town that has transformed into an escape room. The basement of the historic Old Torrance building that is now home to the Volunteer Center, South Bay, is now an escape room. The building actually once used to be a mortuary, making it the perfect setting for some scary fun. It's all part of the center's new fundraiser. You just have to buy a ticket and you can experience 60 minutes of solving puzzles in hopes of finding the last clue to escape the room. It will be open to the public for 5 weeks. You can purchase a ticket online, and each session is designed for 6 people. All participants must be able to climb up and down stairs, be up for a rush of adrenaline, and sign a waiver. Escape rooms have become popular over the last several years, where teams are given 1 hour to solve puzzles and use strategies to escape. The proceeds from tickets will benefit the Volunteer Center's programs and services. For tickets, head to volunteercenter.org. That's volcenter.org.
A famous celebrity made a stop at the Del Amo Fashion Center to kick off a special campaign. There was a line out the door of Fabletics as people waited to meet celebrity and co-founder Kate Hudson. The meet and greet coincided with the global launch of the Council of Fashion Designers of America's Global Fashion Targets Breast Cancer campaign. It's the second year the iconic actress has teamed up with the organization to serve as the ambassador. Also, lucky shoppers had the chance to shop the campaign's branded capsule collection, comprised of 3 two-piece outfits that will be available for sale through October. 20% of the net proceeds from this event went to the initiative as well.
Well, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I think partnering with CFDA is amazing because we're really sort of a fashion brand meets athletic wear, and it's kind of this nice collaboration, and I really love what they do, and I love where the money goes because it's nicely vetted, and obviously something like breast cancer that affects all of us in some capacity is something that we should just continue to see progress made in.
Fabletics was co-founded by Kate Hudson in 2013, which offers a fitness and fashion brand to make women feel stylish and confident. The company has 22 stores nationwide. The special capsule collection will be available for purchase online at fabletics.com.
Fall is here, and with the new season, a local restaurant at the Del Amo Fashion Center is offering new flavors. Lazy Dog Restaurant and Bar is rolling out new drinks, appetizers, and entrees, all made from scratch. For starters, they are offering powwow popcorn that has house-made caramel with sea salt, chili flakes, and other spices. You can also try their onion ring poutine and seasonal roasted street carrots. Some new entrees include the Alaskan halibut, Berkshire pork shank, and mushroom and bacon crisp. And if you're wondering about the drinks, well, they've added the huckleberry basil bourbon shrub and maple bacon old fashioned. On their happy hour menu, there will be other unique items. Lazy Dog's located at the Del Amo Fashion Center near P.F. Chang's.
A big name company will soon launch a new product line. Walmart officials say they want to be a bigger player in the baby products market. Its private baby brand, Parents' Choice, will add nearly 120 new items and upgrade 100 more products. It's an attempt to attract younger consumers who may be starting families. Some items you can expect are eco-friendly wipes, sippy cups, a 52-piece bedding collection, and organic baby food. The new items will be rolling out in January, and some stores already have them on sale.
The Los Angeles County Department of Public Health is taking steps to spread awareness about diseases caused by mosquitoes. Throughout the county, public health deploy teams are distributing materials at city halls, chambers of commerce, libraries, schools, places of worship, and many more locations to inform as many people about the West Nile and Zika viruses. The campaign encourages people to take action to protect themselves by reducing sites where mosquitoes can breed around their yards and homes. West Nile virus is primarily spread to humans through the bite of an infected mosquito and is most severe among people over 50 years old. While there have been no Zika virus infections in Los Angeles County, mosquitoes can carry and spread Zika, posing a risk. Here are a few steps you can take to combat mosquito-borne diseases. Use repellent when outdoors. Get rid of any standing water around your property and keep pools and fountains clean. For more information, go to publichealth.lacounty.gov.
With flu season activity increasing during the months of October and November, it's a good idea to prepare yourself. Doctors say that getting an annual flu vaccine is the first and best way to combat the flu. Everyone 6 months of age and older should get one. According to the CDC, for the 2017 to 2018 season, manufacturers project to provide between 151 million to 166 million doses of injectable vaccines for the U.S. market. Influenza infects the respiratory tract, and if you get sick with flu symptoms such as fever, chills, muscle aches, cough, and fatigue, you should stay at home and avoid contact with other people. The virus is most common during the fall and winter months. The Katy Geisert Civic Center Library is offering free flu shots while supplies last on October 9th at 2 p.m. Torrance Memorial Medical Center will sponsor this event.
The California Assessment of Student Performance and Progress tested English language arts and mathematics remains steady according to the California Department of Education. This is the third year the computer-based test, which used California's challenging academic standards and asked students to write clearly, think critically, and solve complex problems. The test measures how many students performed at 4 levels. Here in Torrance Unified School District, 59% of students received high scores, while overall in English language, 66% of the students met or exceeded standards. In LA County as a whole, 47.2% of students met or exceeded the English standard, and 35.89% met or exceeded in math. Torrance ranked among some of the top districts in the South Bay alongside Manhattan Beach, Palos Verdes, Redondo Beach, and El Segundo. To take a look at the scores, you can go to casp.cde.ca.gov.
The Torrance Fire Department is taking steps to combat one of the largest causes of emergency service calls. Torrance Fire Department partnered with Partners in Care, and the Torrance Library hosted the first senior safety fair at the Katy Geisert Civic Center Library. It was also an event that was part of the city's Fall Prevention Awareness Week. The fair had various city departments and senior organizations sharing their resources to seniors on how to live safer, especially when it comes to falling. Experts say that falls are the leading cause of fatal injuries for older Americans and the most common cause of non-fatal trauma-related hospital admissions among older adults.
What we have here in Torrance is this beautiful and very valuable large community of seniors, and that senior population is growing here in Torrance, so we want to learn how to better serve them.
There's a lot of seniors who suffer from falls. We've found out that 10% of the calls that our emergency medical response team get are from seniors falling. So we're making a concerted effort to teach seniors how not to fall. And to be prepared in case something does occur. So this is one of those things that prevention is worth so much.
Partners in Care will soon offer seniors free classes on fall prevention. The library also has many services for seniors, including ongoing free programming, various forms of adaptive technology, audiobooks, the Braille Talking Books service, and the Words on Wheels program. The first session of fall prevention training is full, but they plan to have another session in January.
Now let's find out what's happening in the Torrance sports world. AJ?
Hey guys, here's what you'll see on this week's edition of the Sports Desk. The Saxons of North High bounce back in a big way on the high school gridiron. Danielle Miskell has that story. And we'll check in with Veronica Kobos, who has the results from North versus West in girls high school volleyball. Anthony Scott will have a report on the El Camino College men's and women's soccer teams. Plus, we also have North versus West and high school girls tennis. All this and so much more. Remember to watch the Sports Desk at 4 and 9:30 p.m. right here on CitiCABLE. Julie and Ben, back to you.
Thank you, AJ. That does it for us on This Week in Torrance. I'm Ben McCain.
And I'm Julie Chan. Thanks so much for joining us.
Part to prevent West Nile virus. Since mosquitoes spread West Nile virus, eliminate the places where they breed and grow. Remove all standing water around your home, your yard, and your neighborhood. Make sure that you have good screens on your windows and doors. And when outdoors during dusk and dawn, wear long sleeve shirts and pants and use insect repellents containing DEET.
Los Angeles County Department of Public Health, working for you. For more information, visit our website at publichealth.lacounty.gov.
Mosquitoes will bite day and night, so protect yourself with these tips. Keep mosquitoes outside by shutting doors and covering windows with screens. Use EPA-approved insect repellents anytime you're outdoors. Cover your skin with long sleeves and pants. Mosquitoes lay their eggs in water. Just a bottle cap of water is all they need. So drain, refresh, or cover anything around buildings that can hold water at least weekly, and put away outside items that aren't being used.
A message from LA County Public Health.